we've seen deals are falling apart not because of price or because of typical negotiations, but because of homeowners insurance. As a buyer or a seller, here's what you need to know. Hi, it's Brian Kelleher with Keller Williams Realty. Homeowners insurance is no longer just a background cost or a box to check when you're buying or selling a home. It's shaping buyer decisions and, in some cases, slowing down sales. Let's talk about how the rising cost of insurance is shifting the real estate market and what you can do about it. Number one, buyers' budgets are tighter. As the cost of insurance rises, buyers' budgets are shrinking. By some estimates, and depending on the location, the average cost of homeowners insurance premiums has risen 20% over the last 2 years, with some estimates and in some areas being as high as 30%. For the typical buyer, that can mean hundreds of extra dollars every month added to their mortgage payment. And for the typical buyer, spending more towards that insurance cost means spending less on their actual mortgage payment, and that means starting to shop at lower price points. For some buyers, even if home prices remain steady, this can mean they are priced out of the neighborhood they want to be in, or in the absolute worst case scenario, just priced out of the housing market altogether. Point number two, sellers are seeing a lot of pushback from buyers. Sellers are seeing lower offers and they're seeing more negotiation from buyers. While insurance costs used to be an afterthought for most buyers, they're now factoring in those rising premiums and adjusting their offers accordingly. In some cases, homes are sitting longer or deals fall apart late in the process when the insurance quote comes back and surprises everybody at the last minute. Sellers are definitely seeing buyers push harder for repairs after inspections, especially on items like older roofs or other issues that can be flagged by an insurer to be repaired. Buyers want to avoid getting that extra surprise after closing and are requiring sellers to handle these items ahead of time. Some buyers are even pausing their home search, which means fewer showings on properties that are currently on the market. Number three, be informed, just be prepared and follow your agent's advice. As a seller, it's really important to talk to your agent about what items can trip up the sale once you're under contract. If the roof is really old or damaged, you should probably expect to make some concessions to a buyer after they do their inspections. Sometimes it may be better to fix or replace items before you ever go on the market, and sometimes it may be in your best interest to just wait and see what happens with the inspections. But sometimes you just have to have the expectation that you may need to negotiate on those things later in the process. As a buyer, talk with your agent about what items may come up with the insurance company. Be sure your agent is asking all the right questions of the seller, and talk to your insurer about the history of claims on the house. And if there are a lot of claims in the past, how is that going to affect your rate going forward? Whether you're buying or selling, insurance needs to be a part of the conversation from the start. There's ways to reduce your risk, lower your premiums, and set yourself up for success, but you have to be proactive. And that means starting with talking with your real estate agent. If you want to understand how insurance rates are going to affect your next move, shoot me an email or a text. And as always, thanks for tuning in and stay in touch.